So I am currently in the middle of doing a writing vlog. While that is in the process of being done, I wanted to get another video out because I haven't done a video in a while because I have been doing a lot of stuff.
That's not true.
And when it comes down to make one, I just couldn't be bothered.
Come on, 2 secs, Jen.
Gemma, don't get stressed.
No, because they're going to get this on the cameras.
This is a channel about books. And I'm assuming if you're here, you want to read books and you would like to get more reading done because there are more books in the world than can ever be read in a lifetime. So you want to get as many in your brain as possible. And I have 5 tips on how you can do that.
Okay, let's go.
The first tip is to take a book with you everywhere you go, whether you're waiting for the bus or train or waiting for your food or whatever. I don't know, whatever you're doing, if there's a time that you're just waiting while you're out and about, whatever you're doing, rather than scroll on your phone, you can read if you want to. Tip number 2 is audiobooks. Audiobooks are great because you can't exactly you can't hold and physically read a book while you're walking or while you're tidying your room, or maybe you're allowed to wear your earphones at work or something like that. So audiobooks, you can be reading at any time, any place, no matter what you're doing. Tip number 3 is either read before bed or in the morning. Have a little routine so you get in the habit of it. So first thing you do when you wake up in the morning is pick up your book and read a couple of pages or just a chapter. The same when you get into bed at night, as long as you're not a sleepy little owl person. Oh, my knees are killing me. Tip number 4 is to read something based off something that you love already. I worded it that weirdly. There's a film you love and it's based off a book. Read the book because you already like that story, you like the characters. So you're going to get through the book real quickly because you're intrigued. Unless it's really bad, because my favourite film is Stardust and my least favourite book is Stardust. Make that make sense. But yeah, the book just didn't have as much as the elements of the movie that I loved. So sometimes it can be counterproductive.
But I did tell a bit of a lie there.
Because I ended up skipping the last bit of Stardust, the book, because I was like, I'm sick of it now. But usually it works. There's other stuff. One thing that really got me into reading was fairy tale adaptations in films, because I would see little TikToks, Instagram reels or whatever, saying oh, in Snow White, the evil queen was her real mother. Just really bland example. But basically the differences in the fairy tales intrigued me a lot, so I started reading fairy tales more, and then from fairy tales I saw other retellings in books and I wanted to read those too, and it just branched off, and then it made me read more because I was really interested in finding out the differences between the retellings and the adaptations and the originals and stuff. So that can really just boost your interest more, and then you read more because you want to, because you're really intrigued. The last tip is emotional manipulation. Basically reading the series, if you enjoy it, usually ends with you reading 5 to 10 more books, because you become invested in the characters and the story. You want to know what happens next, cliffhanger after cliffhanger. It gets you into it. This is all the same as reading stuff based off stuff you like. Series just really intrigues you to the point where you have to finish it. So it's easy to finish it, because if you don't, you feel like you'll die.
And I'm feeling a bit emotional because basically this is what is that trifle up there?
Is that homemade trifle? Oh, go on, darling, give us a bit. I love a bit of homemade trifle. Do you?
Go for it, my love.
That looks beautiful.
So yeah, those are the tips. We had, what do we have? So, I hope that was helpful. And I hope these tips, oh my god, I hope these tips were helpful. It'd be nice if they are. They help me. You know,
You're done. You're done.
Goodbye.